Hello, hello. How's it going? Virtue, what is up? Yag, how are ya? Honey, thank you for the hydrate. All right. I worked on these yesterday, right? I really like the way they came out, and I like the way they look in game too. I got them toggling so they turn on and off, and I'm going to work on turning. I'm going to turn them into an activity so the guests go and use it once in a while. So I'm just gonna. That shouldn't take me too long. It should only take me like 10, 15 minutes. How are y'all doing? How is everybody? I just made this last one. I don't love it. Uh, I don't love it, but it is what it is. And that's what it is. Furniture. Updated some add-ons I'm using in my game, and now it is broken, and I don't want to fix it today, but I'm going to have to fix it soon. No, what happened? That sucks. Inner Bunny, how's it going? Do I have any piercings or tattoos? No. No. I have a pure, clean body. But my wife has like so many tattoos. She gets a new tattoo like every 6 months or every year. Every year or two that I've known her, she's gotten a new tattoo. Which is kind of funny because everyone looks at her and then they look at me and they're like, "Where are your tattoos?" And I'm like, "I'm a baby. I don't have any." She's pretty cool. She's pretty cool. Void Plane, how's it going? Tattoo reveal. I have nothing to reveal. Maybe if the game does super well, I'll get a Alpine Lake tattoo. I said a long time ago that I would get a tattoo of the first game that made $1. Like the first game I ever made that makes $1 at least. And my first game made like $200. I was not getting a tattoo of that game. New tattoo, Slappy Boy? No. Alpine like Tramp Stamp Calamity Corbin. How's it going? It'd be ridiculous. Just got a little lake sticking out of my butt. Just right above the butt is a lake with a mountain and a cabin. Or the slappy guy. Or the slappy guy crawling. Tramp stamp. New meaning to swamp ass. Gross. Gross. Way too much exercise. But also, I got my earrings back. Welcome back, earrings. Where did they go? Did they go on a trip? Did they go on a vacation without you? Oh no, I spelled curtain wrong. Do I care? No. Oh, that's not good. You meet some cartons. Oh yeah, you remember. You remembered. You do know that chat that happens in other streams doesn't exist in this universe. This is a different timeline. So you bringing that in here was very dangerous. You bringing that negative energy. I had to take them out for some MRIs. Oh, and I spent 2 years without them. Oh no. But I have new ones now, and my ears are only a tiny bit sore. So I'm back to looking like a hooligan. Nice. No, because that's a different timeline, you Gucci. Also, we already have a Gucci in here. Can't call you Yaguchi. Bado, thank you for the hydrate. How's it going? That fixed? Yeah, okay. So check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. If I go to game and I hit play, go to game and hit play and wait, and then I can decorate with a curtain. So I had to change the decoration script to let me. Oh my god. Yo, Ruan. Welcome back. How's it going? Good morning. Good evening to you? Actually, I don't know. I don't know exactly where you are. Welcome in. How was your stream today? I was checking out Ruan's game this morning. It's very cool looking. You said you didn't have anything to share. That looks like a very shareable game. Very, very shareable. Some random wallaby. Good day. Welcome in. It's 8 a.m. Oh wow. Were you just up all night? Is that your style? You must need sleep. Everyone, big shout out to Ruan Kampsai. Working on a pretty cool game. It's like without having played many of those types of games, it looked like if you took Vampire Slayers and turned it into more of a roguelike with a more in-depth leveling that comes back with you at the end of the battle phase, and there's more characters that all have this symbiotic relationship and they level up together, and you can have one character battling while other characters like stay back at the base and do stuff and train, and there's base building involved as well. It was crazy. Look cool. Just clip something from your stream or send me a VOD. Just send me your VOD and I'll look at that. I'll look at anything. But Raiders, if you don't know who I am, welcome in. My name is Andrew. I'm working on this cozy life sim, Innkeeper-Sim called Alpine Lake. I just made these curtain items yesterday, and now I've got them. I've got it so you can open and close them. So when guests check into these rooms, I'm thinking maybe like right when they check in, they like close the windows, or maybe before bed they close the windows. I don't know. I'm going to try and think about when they should close the windows. It might just be all the time they're opening and closing the windows. But I want to make these curtains interactable by the guests right now. So I'm going to do that. Itch page, blue sky, Discord image link, anything. Oh my god, double raid, Fwee! Fwee, welcome in. Eggers, thank you for the follow. Baby Wizzy, thank you for the follow. We forgot a raid call. No! Go back. Go back and raid again. Welcome in, raiders. We were just raided by Ruan Compsci as well. And I'm begging him to share work. Fwee, show him how it's done. Share what you did today. Everyone, big shout out to Freedom Studio. Carl Devil, thank you for the follow. Everyone, thank you. Nurax, we gotta go back. Yeah, welcome in. But go back. I was in the middle of raid call. Yo, Augie, how's it going? Raiders, welcome in. If you don't know who I am, my name is Andrew. I'm working on this life sim Innkeeper-Sim called Alpine Lake. Today I'm working on a little bit of furniture. I've been working on furniture for like a couple weeks. And today, yesterday I made curtains, and I'm gonna make the curtains interactable in the game, so you could open and close them, and have the NPCs control the curtains if they'd like. So here's like a debug in. I can decorate the windows with these curtains. You know, I'm wondering if I should make it so you can only put them on windows, because right now you can literally put them on any wall wherever. Like, I could just put them there. It doesn't matter. But right now you can interact with them, open them, close them. So I'm just going to figure out how to make the player be able to do that, or the NPCs be able to do that. But yeah, if you don't know who Freedom Studio is, they're an excellent 3D artist that makes interactive environments. And do you do characters as well? I'm not sure if you do characters. I know you can model a pretty mean room. Only chibi ones? That's the only ones that matter, apparently. What do we got here? Oh, not logged. Why am I not logged in? I'm definitely logged in. I'm literally on my Discord somewhere else. So excited to see you again. Is that an image? I think that's like a link to your own account. Here's the link for that if you need it. I want to play this already. If you're talking about this, then I appreciate that. I'm just on autopilot, working out while I'm in my hopelessness phase. Augie. Augie. Come on. Come on, Augie. Can you take your hand and just give your face a good slap for me? That's therapy, right? Just slap. Let's check it out. This is safe for work, right? Oh, it's like a whole thing. Wait. Slow down. I didn't know I needed to pause the music. Oh, wow. These characters are cute. Oh no! Why is she doing that? Is this like an angel and a devil situation? Thank you for sharing. Is that what you worked on today? Stop Creates, how's it going? Chat, Booyah slapped me. No, 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 no. You slapped you. I just told you to. Yo, JB, thank you for the hydrate. I'm doing great. It's for a V singer. Oh, cool. Stoff, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Furry Combat Wombat, welcome in. What in the bad apple? What in the bad apple? So yeah, all right. So today I'm gonna work on getting these to be an activity, so that the guests can like control the curtains if they feel like it, which shouldn't be hard. All I have to do is give it an activity and make it. I think I have to click one checkbox that tells it it's the kind of activity that guests can do in their rooms by themselves. And that's that. I think that's all I need to do. So let's try it out. So I think chairs already kind of do this. So chair. Log seat? Log seat. Whatever log seat is, it's an activity with an interaction. And literally nothing is checked. Literally nothing is checked. Okay. What if I copy this, copy component, and I go to curtain A, and I paste component as new. This is null. This can be null. This animation int doesn't matter because the length is going to be 0. And then block chat animation. No, it's going to be instant. It doesn't matter. Snap to location position. No. No. They're just going to do it. None of these are going to be checked. Player control type avatar. Player can interact. No, player can interact because the player interacts with it in a different way. And then I need a... And then I need an animation. No. I'll just make a new item or a new object called activity listener. Activity event listener. And when this activity is completed, this activity, I will toggle the curtains, which is the same event as this. Paste. Okay, sick. That should work. So I can test it in a minute. Freedom, of course. Who would I be if you rated in and I just said thank you and I didn't share your work? What kind of person would I be? There are those kinds of people. It's fine. You can do whatever you want on your stream. I recommend sharing people's work that that rate in though. Physical abuse, I know, I'm sorry. JB, thank you for the lurk. Got a soul-crushing week in store. I'm responsible for retroactively adding mouse input to a game built for controllers. I'm gonna die. Oh, wow. That's painful. I had to do the same thing for this. I actually designed this game for controller and mouse and controller and keyboard only. So when it came like 2 years into dev, I'm like, should I add mouse support? And everyone was like, of course, yes. if you don't put mouse support in, you're gonna die. Like people are gonna review bomb you. And I was like, yeah, you're right. You put mouse support in. And it took me a month. It took me a whole month to uh, implement mouse controls because I have so many different like build modes and ways to interact with the world that it just took a long time. And I copped out. I took some shortcuts. Like you can't click on an object and interact with it. I don't have that capability. So um, I definitely took some shortcuts. I'm gonna have to fix that one day, but I don't know how. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep going with this. Hope you're all doing well. Also, what do you all think? There's some people that joined the Discord recently, and one of them that is in the Share Your Art channel, they just blatantly posted like I sell Twitch emotes. I don't like that, but I didn't have any rules that said you can't do that, so I feel weird deleting it. But I nobody should be selling anything in the Share Your Art. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and delete that one. And then the next one, someone shared custom logo work. They're perfectly, fine logos, but are they selling their? There's nothing salesy about it, so it seems fine. It seems totally fine. It was just like one after the other, like 10 minutes apart. So they're like lumped in together in my head. But the first one is definitely like, here, buy my Twitch emotes. It's like, I think I'm gonna delete that one. No selling things. Are you ready for this? Am I ready for what? My game has custom UI written by someone else on the team. If they had used native UI stuff, my job would be 20 times easier. Oh no. So you have to, oh man, so you have to do all the UI stuff too? That sucks. Are you using Unity? Or are you using something else? That should be in self promo. Actually, I don't think I have a self promo. Yeah, I don't have a self promo. I'm hearing Final Fantasy IX music. That game celebrated its 25th anniversary yesterday. Oh yeah. Yo, Void Plane. Just playing me. Yeah, Square Enix said they were gonna do a big announcement, and everyone assumed it was gonna be like a remake. What was the announcement? Did they do anything? Is this your first time, Void Plane? It's in Godot. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to help with that. Probably best to have a self promo just so it gets funneled into one place. Yeah, probably. But I'm a little dubious of this person because it's like the classic graphic designer spammer, you know, like someone that joins the Discord and instantly DMs everyone asking if they need graphic design work. So I'm a little exhausted by that, like that kind of interaction. I don't think I want to have a financial self promo channel. There's plenty of other places to do that in the Discord world. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this yesterday. I ordered Alpine Lake stickers because I'm going to Bit Summit. I'm going to Bit Summit in two weeks. It's not this weekend, but the following weekend. My wife was just like, "Are you gonna go?" And I was being all wishy-washy. I'm like, "I don't know. Why would I even go? I'm stupid." And she's like, "What the funk is wrong with you? Just go. And I'm like, okay. And I just instantly like took out my phone and I booked a train ticket. I booked a hotel room. I bought my tickets for Bit Summit. I just did it all in like 5 seconds. Like, okay, I'm going. And she's like, wait, what? That was the most ridiculous 180 ever. I'm like, yep. And she's like, yeah, now you need stickers. I'm like, oh no, I don't want to do that. But I'll have a bunch of stickers. I'll just hand them out to people. Yo, Soul, 3-stream streak. Made a game in Unity once. The animator made me put down the engine after that in favor of Godot. The animator has never been nice to me in Unity. Oh, really? I love the animator. I find the animator is one of Unity's most powerful features. I love it. As far as I'm aware, there's no major announcement. Square Enix put up a website that celebrates the game. That was the announcement? Oh my god, you don't tell people to expect an announcement, and all you do is put up a celebratory website. Nobody cares. Merch. I mean, I have merch. I wasn't gonna. I didn't really buy it for Twitch. And then Fanny Slam on like Blue Sky was like, "How do I get one?" I was like, I wasn't even planning on like giving them out here because I gotta mail them everywhere. And it's like $1.50 per letter, I think. Wherever it has to go. I think it's like maybe like $3 or $4 actually. I'm not sure. I never pay attention when I go buy international stamps. I just say "Kita onegai shimasu," and then they charge me money. Pixel art is the next game? No way. I'll never do pixel art. I can't. Yo, Ward, can I give you extra and get some Kit Kat bars? Yo. So yeah, I also posted on Blue Sky. These are the greatest things I've ever eaten. These cookie dough Kit Kats. They look like this. If you see these in your local grocery store, you have to get them. They're incredible. They're just so. A couple things about this that I find funny. This is one giant bar. The sticks are horizontal across, and it's 9 sticks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and it's one giant bar. And on the back, it says it's 400 kilojoules per stick, and like 4,000 kilojoules for the entire bar. And I didn't know it. I'm assuming it's kilojoule. It's kj. But then that's not what a calorie. I was like, this is 400 calories per bar. This is crazy. But it's legit like 100 calories per stick, which is insane. If you eat 3 of these, it's like a meal. So I've been very careful to only have one or two a day max. Here you can see 420 per stick. I don't know what a KJ is. I don't know what country that is. But this is not like a Japanese brand Kit Kat. It's like an import. This is an import from somewhere else. For Initiative, how's it going? I gained weight just looking at it. Coma in a package, yeah. I mean, I'm assuming it's kilojoule. It's just KJ. You can see here it says KJ. I don't know. My friend used to send Kit Kat flavored sake and sake flavored Kit Kats every Easter when he lived there. Oh yeah, I see those too. That's like the popular one that's always at Don Quixote. Why not? Pixels are fun. I'm just so bad at it. It is fun. Honestly, pixel art is fun. I'm so slow and so bad at it. I think I do need an activity location though. Let's see. Let's make the activity loc is going to be on the floor right in front of it. Oh, wait. Which way is forward? So this is activity location. The location is this. There's no portal. Occupant is nothing. Okay, and then... Oh, I think I can give this a box collider, and then the characters don't need to stand here, they just need to hit the collider, so... I think that's how I did that. Which means this needs to be 0.5, 0.4, 0.25, 0.75. 0.8. And then, what is this? There's no nav mesh obstacle. Yeah, that's normal. And then this is the activity loc. Animation int is just, oh, I think I have an activity animation that's just like character reaches out. Oh, let me see if I have that. Animation. Oh, that's so annoying. So let's see. Not idle. Hands on hips, check watch, sexy dance, smoking, salute, lean against wall, sing on ground, sleep, chair. Item take. I'll just use item take, which is 13. Okay. Curtain A. 13. All right. Let's see if that works. Haven't seen the cookie dough flavor anywhere. I never saw it before until yesterday. I saw it yesterday, and I had to buy it. It's like, oh my god, cookie dough! Look at a cookie dough. All right, so we have 1 curtain, 2 curtain, 3 curtain, and if I open up the inn, oh, I forgot I made this cutscene. Well, I guess there's no turning back now. I like that cutscene. Doesn't happen again. And then I need to spawn random guests. So in system, let's spawn guests, spawn random guests, spawn random guests. Oh, I need to make room for them here. Weapon sword, debug sword. I know you're not interested in it. I'm trying to cut the trees down that you're standing in front of. All right, got a room for 2 nights. Let me check. Room assignment. So yeah, go into that room. Ginger, hi. Let me check. You go into that room. Okay, let's see if they interact with the curtains. I think they should. They should just immediately do that. They are just standing there. Oh, they both instantly. Well, that's not good. They're just spamming it. No. Oh god, and the face they're making. The face they're making while spamming interacting with this curtain. Why do they like it so much? The more you do, the faster it gets. At what? Oh yeah, wishlist. To the raiders who are new here. Feel free to wishlist Alpine Lake. That'd be nice. It's the little things in life, yeah. Just constantly opening these curtains. Oh, about pixel art. Yeah, I don't know if I want to get good at pixel art though. Like I'm just not interested in being good at pixel art. Also, Ruan, if you're still there, if you're still there, you're still free to share something. So why do they do that? What if I, okay, curtain. What if I make it so that, oh, I think I know why. Okay. I think it's because this is 0 length. Let's just say it's 5 length. And, oh, okay. One of the problems is they're going to do it forever and ever because it doesn't have an activity type. And if it doesn't have an activity type, it means, oh, hey, I have nothing to do. Let me do this thing that has no type. Oh, hey, okay, I finished. Now what should I do? Oh, look at this activity with no type. I'll just do this. Oh, hey, look. They'll just keep doing it over and over. So I might have to give it a type so they only do it like once a day. That would be like an easy way to fix that problem. Just like give it a type. But I do want them to do it multiple times per day if they want. I don't care. So how do I do that? Oh, I should have let the day go by. Oh, why did I get this? That's not good. Let's chop down these trees. Okay. And spawn some guests. Ah, no, I did not mean to do that. Oh, no. I spawned a lot of them. Why are they all leaving? Oh, I didn't open the inn. Come back. Okay, here they come. What up, Rowan? Let me check. The whole town is coming in, seriously. Stoff, if you're still there, you're a streamer too, right? I'm positive I've seen your stream before. Okay, they did it. They did it once. Okay, now they're just doing it over and over. But once per 5-minute chunk. And you can actually see the animation, which is good. XO. You are, yeah, I knew that. I knew that. What kind of stuff, what are you making right now? What are you creating? What's he doing? He's like also like leaning over the bed. Why is he doing that? What are you doing? It's being weird. Renee. Loke is not rotated. Also, it's facing the window. I don't understand why it is. He's like facing away from the window when he does it. Maybe it's because I have snap to location position. Yeah, I guess why not? But that means nothing can be in front of this thing. No, I can't. I can't do that. And also, I think this needs to be way bigger. I think they need to be able to interact with this thing from like anywhere. Anywhere nearby. So even if they like hit this, they should just interact with it. 3D character artist. Oh, nice. What kind of characters do you make? All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do the cop out thing, and I'm going to make an activity type that is like, oh, like fiddling with curtain, and then that'll be that. They'll only be able to do that once. Activity type. Curtains. Curtains, baby. Curtains. And curtain A. So now this activity gets curtains. Mostly PBR stuff, but I'm exploring cell shading right now. Oh, interesting. What's your, I was going to ask you what your engine of choice is. I mean, I know you're not making your characters in the engine, but are you making game characters? Are you making just like characters to render in your favorite DCC? Also, feel free to not answer any of my questions. I tend to grill people. All right, so now let's see what happens. So they're checking out the room. They're doing a weird animation. I should fix that. Okay, they're both going to the curtains. They close them, and they go about their day. They close the curtains and go about their day. And I'm going to go back in there and open their curtains. How dare they close it? And then at the end of the day, bad destination. Uh-oh, where are they trying to go? Bad destination. Okay, seems fine. They go to bed. They're both checking out tomorrow. That's annoying. I wanted to see if they'd do it again the next day, but they're both checking out. Oh no, and they left footprints. A lot of footprints. And that's interesting. So footprints degrade the value of a room. And it looked like the footprints spawned at the end of the day before the calculation of their stay hit, which means that randomly footprints can spawn in a room and ruin their stay and make you get less money randomly, which that shouldn't happen. It should calculate before those footprints kick in. For personal use Unity, but professionally I use Unreal. Sounds about right. Companies love using Unreal. Does the player need to clean footprints and garbage? Yeah, they do need to clean footprints. I don't have like garbage spawning, although I probably should. I should have garbage. Because yeah, now this room needs to be cleaned. I wonder if like opening and closing the curtain. Do you think opening the curtain should be part of cleaning the room? Or no? Probably not, right? Opening the curtain should not be part of cleaning the room. I think that's just like a preference thing. So you see how I checked him in, but the bed wasn't made? Because he checked in before I made the bed, I got hit with like a uh negative star. Like I took a star away, or he just doesn't get like the perfect 5-star room now. You get a little ding in the quality of their stay. I don't know why I can't like think of the right way to phrase it, but all right. So let's see if he'll play with the curtains the next day. I know he will. Just want to check, and then I'll move on to new furniture. Okay, good. He's staying 2 days. Wait, is that the room I put him in? Why do I recall him getting into this bed for some reason? I guess not. I'm just crazy. So he got up and he opened up the curtains. I fast forward through it. That was dumb. But I'm pretty sure he did that. I didn't open these. Okay. It works. Do you need to change the sheets? Dr. Malthus, welcome in. And you don't need to change the sheets. You only need to make the bed. I had this idea to do like a whole laundry mechanic where you have to take the sheets off, throw them in the laundry machine, and then put clean, and then like you put dirty sheets in the laundry and out pop clean sheets, and you gotta go put them back on the bed. And I was just like too tedious. I don't know. It just seemed too detailed. There's some things that seem cool in theory, but then once you add it, it's just too much detail. It's too finite. It's too like granular. Uh, I think players want a more simple experience. I already have enough complicated mechanics in this game. I wasn't going to do that to the player. I also had a system where the guests asked you to do their laundry, so they would leave like a sack of dirty laundry in their room, and they'd ask you to do their laundry. But then it turned into this like annoying thing where I needed an item for every character in the game, like their specific laundry. Or I could have just like had dirty laundry and clean laundry, and you just give clean laundry to anyone. But I don't know, even that felt weird to me. Like, no, you have to give it to the specific character, and it just turned into this thing that was annoying me. So it was a little simpler than doing the sheets every time, because only sometimes would a character ask you to do their laundry. But yeah, even that was like I couldn't figure out how to do it cleanly. I went on a hike and now my shoes are muddy. Or now my shoes and room are muddy 1 star. Pretty much. That's exactly what's happening right now, I think. So I got to look into that eventually. I'm going to put that on the list. I'm not going to do that right now. Current bugs. What is it? It's footprints spawn. Check if footprints spawn before room tally calculation. All right. So that works. That's cool. I dig that. I just need to add this activity loc to every item. Save. 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 And then I need to add this activity script. Copy to all of these. Let me back out of here. No, back out of there, please. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Paste component as new. And then in each one, I just need to hook up the right activity location. So, what? Where is it? I said paste as new. Here it is. Curtain B. If I go into it, curtain B doesn't have. What if I leave and come back? Does it need to serialize or something? There it is. That was weird. So it's this activity look. This is referencing this was referencing a game object in a different prefab. That is not allowed, and I thought that would like not throw an error, but like yeah, throw some kind of visual error. Yo, Dramier, how's it going? Clean laundry room X. That does simplify it a little. But then I need a dynamic way. But then I'd need like a way to dynamically name an item based on the room names, which are actually custom. You can name a room whatever you want. I'm just not gonna do the laundry system. Maybe, oh, you know what I could do? I can have a washing machine in the game, and then the characters can do their own laundry. Oh, that's the good idea. I'll just have that'll be an activity, like that characters can appreciate, like doing their own laundry. And maybe they'll want to do their laundry not often. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do that for initiative. You inspired that. I finished my first good trailer today, so feeling good. It looks like you're working on curtains. Yeah, Dramir. Share your first good trailer. Where is it? Is it on YouTube? Drop a link. Let's watch it as long as it's safe for work. Curtain B. Okay, curtain C. Yeah, I added curtains to the game, and now NPCs can control the curtains. And by control, they'll just toggle it once a day when they wake up. Completely randomly. It's like, it's not that like smart or interesting, but they just do it. Hopefully it's one of those things that players don't notice. Although, we'll see. I don't know. I think they also only do it if there's nothing for them to do. Like if there were activities on the inn, they would do those activities. But you know what? Okay. That means there's one more thing I need to do. I think I can register it as a private room activity. Ignore private room use. What does that mean? I didn't name that right. I think that's what I want to check. There's one of these. If I check one of these, it'll register it as like not just an idle activity that they do if there's nothing else. It's a private activity that they'll do in their room. Oh, register with scheduler. Oh, if I just schedule it, then they'll definitely do it every day. And they won't always do it. Maybe that's the one. I think that's the one. I just register it with the scheduler. The scheduler knows to make things private if they're in a room. All right, I'm going to do that. All right, we're going to watch this. We're going to watch this trailer that you made. Let's pause the music. Oh, this looks good. It's a good looking game. Interesting. Interesting. Very cool. Nice. This music is familiar. Why is this music so familiar? Let's give that a little thumbs up and a sub. Oh, and this music's over too. We need a new Final Fantasy to listen to. Let's go to 10. Very nice, Dramir. VR. Yeah, was it? Wait, was it VR? At least they won't be washing their clothes in the lake. So, yeah, I have a washing machine. I have this decor washing machine. And it does a lot of stuff. It's got an inventory. It processes things into other things. If I just get rid of all that, so I make this null. Set to null. Show player interaction. Nah, player doesn't interact with it anymore. Interactable conditions. Yeah. Select priority default. Yeah, just there's no secondary inventory. Wait. Yeah, none. That means it's just going to ignore this for now. I'll even hide this inventory. And if I make it an activity now, and I say base interaction stat. All right, we need an activity location. And I'm pretty sure I have an animation that's just like waiting. Oh, whoops. I did this incorrectly. Base interaction stats. That's actually not a thing. Register with the scheduler. Yep. Register job activity. No. Group activity. No. Group activity. Yes. Doing laundry is a group activity. How long should it take? 30 minutes? 30 minutes. And do I have check watch? Yeah, it'll just be like hands on hips. Wait, hands on hips or check watch? I think hands on hips. So this is activity number 2. Snap to location. Nah. Nah, I don't care. As long as they hit, oh, I think if they hit this collider, then it'll count. Not the collider on the activity location. Okay. And then what kind of stats does it have? Stats. It's just wait. Fun, relaxing, inspiring. Oh no, these are the only stats I have. I mean, it's just super functional, right? The stat is it's got no style, no comfort. It's just super function. We'll just say 5 function. And then inspiring. Maybe it's relaxing. Maybe doing laundry is just super relaxing. It's not VR. So tell us, I mean, feel free to tell us more about that project. Like, are you working on it solo? What kind of game is it exactly? I mean, it looks like a first-person uh, stealthy action game. Hands on hips occasionally checks watch. Yeah, I don't have a way to like switch them right now. It's not that dynamic. I can probably add a new one. I can add like a new activity type that is this, and they just like bounce back and forth. I'm not gonna do that right now. Oh wait, I have crossed arms. Crossed arms might be even better than hands on hips. Wait, what does crossed arms look like? Oh, the rig is so different that it just doesn't understand. Let's see what hands on hips looks like. Hands on hips is good. Hands on hips is good. Not really. It just looks like hands on butt. So all these animations come from a pack of very stylized characters, and I'm using them for my character. And the hand placement, all the limb placements, wild, completely wild. So I have to redo these at some point. But now the washing machine works, so that's cool. Maybe I'll make a washing machine. That's what I'll do. I'll model a cute washing machine. Because that washing machine was temporary. This was part of a pack. It's just a bunch of cubes. And I mean, yeah, life is all cubes, but we need better cubes than that. Let me look up some reference. Here's my curtain reference. Washing machine. What kind of washing machine should it be? A cute front loader? Or a side loader? Top loader? What if I search cute washing machine? Yes. I love that. How if you put cute in front of something, it's just gonna be the thing with a smiley face on it. Or AI art. Pretty sure this is AI art. Because why would you make this? Did you finish this skateboarder earlier? Didn't get to see it, had to leave early. Yeah, JB, I am curious about that too, because I saw you painting it when I first came in. Solo dev, Unreal 5.4, first person, up to 4-player multiplayer. It's based on the idea of what happens to an adventuring party when they don't come back from a quest. The guild hires you to go in and find out what happens to them and bring the fallen back along with any equipment and loot you can find, dodge traps, enemies, and try to stay alive. There's a storyline as well revolving around the player searching for their sister who joined the Adventurers Guild. Shramier. That's really good. I just got chills. It's like a very good sounding game. It's got a cool story. It's got an interesting mechanic that I've never seen. Like the fetching of of stuff in it. I mean, yeah. It's like, yeah, go to this dungeon and get stuff in it. But the way you've wrapped it around this narrative is like way more interesting than just like, go get the relic. I like that a lot. Very cool. This is definitely AI art. I think I'm going to do it. I don't know what to do. Top loader or side loader? I think top loader because the game is top down. So let me look up a nice top load. Loading washing machine. I do want this. I do want like a see-through portal though. All the top loading ones. Why are they all square? I like the circle. I mean, these are like international washing machines. I'm looking for like classic American washing machine, like Maytag, or I mean, Samsung is obviously Korean, but it's showing me the kinds of washing machines that for the Japanese market. Let's look at Maytag. You know what? The top loaders just aren't cute. We're going to do side loader. Or front. What is it? Front load? Something like this. Yeah, this is pretty classic. Just a portal door with some knobs. The top is going to be a little boring. That's my only concern. That's my only concern. I'll start with this model though. What is this animation offset? Why do I have this? Oh, I have an animation that literally when you're doing laundry, it would shake. And I thought that was so cool. I loved it. It was one of the first weird items I made. Not making that anymore. I guess it still can animate. When like when a when an NPC uses it, I can still use this animation. Oh, nice. Yeah, I can just have an activity listener on start this animation, on complete, end the animation. Oh, cool. Kawaii washing machine. Yeah, I need a kawaii washing machine. Currently working on getting the demo finished for Next Fest this fall. Release planned for 2025, possibly November. Wow. Okay, so your game's like almost done. That sounds like an almost done game. Is it a washer dryer, or will their clothes be hung outside on a line in danger of being pillaged by the critters? Yeah, I think it's going to be a washer dryer combo. Never seen a game deal with what happens when an adventuring party gets TPK'd, total party killed. It's always about the party, and if they fail, people just restart, reroll. Yeah, it's definitely an interesting concept. Also, we were just in ads, so I just read a bunch of comments. If I read your comment during ads, I'm sorry. But yeah, Dramia, that sounds very interesting. I wish you the best of luck. Do you have a Steam page? Got to get that Steam page up. Export. .3D from Unity. Washing machine. Let's make a cute washing machine. Import. Prop washing machine. Okay. Pretty standard size. All right, I'm having doubts again about the side loading because the game is like this. There's more visual interest if it's top loading. All right, forget it. We're doing top loading. Doing top loading. I'm just gonna try and find an interesting one. Maybe, okay, I'll just make like a glass top so we can see the drum. Maybe that'll be cool. A GE. Yeah, these are not interesting. Look, this is the giant white wall. Not interesting. I can make this interesting. Let's try and make this, but interesting. I can do it. This is what I've trained for. This is what I've been training for. That just scared me. My ice maker just dropped ice into the fridge, and that scared me. Like, this is cuter than any of the real washing machines. I'll use this washing machine as a guide. Let's say 85, 85, 80. Okay. Man, this set me down on a path today. I don't know why I was so excited to make a washing machine. What is wrong with me? Had googly eyes, ecliptic. That shaking animation is perfect. It still captures doing laundry. Yeah, it does. I gotta keep it. I'll keep it for sure. There we go. Gotta make it cute. Gotta make it cute. I feel like I'm not making it cute. I'm making it like sleek, futuristic. Ooh, before I do that, actually, let's merge these. Symmetry on. Ooh, why can't I bevel this? What's stopping me? Oh, I missed one. There we go. Okay. Okay, we're getting cute. Kinda cuter. Kinda. Let's give this a little bev. A little bevy. So my guide also, my guide is like this, you know. This is my goal for cuteness in appliances. I probably should have started with this. this. Like, this actually would have been an interesting place to begin. I think I've already gone off brand. Like, I'm adding too many fine details. I'll just keep going. It's fine. I'm gonna rip these knobs off this. You're mine. You're mine, knobs. And let's turn off that. This one just gets to be bigger. Actually, yeah, let me just soften everything. Okay, it's not that different, honestly. It's not that bad. You know, it would help if I give it like the shiny material, right? What is this supposed to be? The shiny mat. Existing shiny mat. There we go. Now it kind of fits in the same world. What color is this? Oh, it's just like 1 over. Okay. Looks a little warm. Follow your heart. I'm trying. Needs to be kind of chunky, I reckon. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little, it's still, the bevels are a little tight. It's got to be chunkier. Like this feels cute to me because the bevels are super big and exaggerated. This looks like realistic, actually. Looks a little too realistic. Let's see what I can do to fix it. Actually, I should do that. I might not do anything. I might not do anything. Oh, actually, I know exactly how I can fix it. If I do this, if I bring it down and then bring it over and then bring it over and then scale it up. That makes the bevels bigger. Interesting. Okay. I think that alone helped. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. We can go farther. Bring it over. Bring it in. Bring it down. Scale it up. Okay, that did it. Now the bevel sizes are thicker. Wow. I can't believe that actually worked. I was not expecting that to work. Something weird happened here, though. I don't actually hate that. This is supposed to be like the handle. Oh, I guess. Oh, that's a function of when I scaled it. I can fix this. I can fix this. Same thing. If I just bring this out and then bring this in and in, center it, and then scale it out evenly. There we go. There's a little tip on manipulating bevel size without remodeling. Oh wait, this was integral, right? Yeah. Nick, how's it going? Chubby even? Random wallaby. Are you getting me to say chubby? This got all messed up though. Also, why am I not? Oh, I'm like symmetry's not working. It's because I didn't freeze. No, it's still not working. No, it is. Okay, cool. Yeah, that wasn't parallel anymore for some reason. Make this a little puffy. No, that's terrible. No, that's terrible. What if I do this? You know what? I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna get rid of this handle thing. Oh, it should actually be upward. Why am I putting it inward? It should be upward. I'm just gonna get rid of it. It's creating very ugly geometry here. Let's do... That's better. It's got a lot of weird shading. I think I'll be able to fix that with the colors. Oh, also, that's horrible. Okay, we gotta fix this. Oh, yeah, that makes total sense. This one does do that already. That's weird. 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 Yeah, if I just make this groove black, it'll feel better. That'll come later. I feel like all it needs is the half peeled off sticker. No, this is going to be a wonderful, wonderful machine that won't be broken. Nice rounded bottom. Okay, it's cute. It's cute. It's cute. It's getting there. These should be white. I don't know why. I don't know why they should be white. And maybe I get rid of these knobs. Nah, do I get rid of the knobs? Their shading is like out of control. It's egregious. What if I... Okay. Unlock. Do that. I mean, yeah, it's kind of what they're supposed to look like, but that's fine. All right, I'm gonna leave that. And I want to add some color because I feel like the color, this like blue gradient and gray around these buttons, it kind of like says a lot about what this object is. So I'm gonna do some fake stuff to indicate that. So this button's gonna float a little. And each one is going to, you know what I'll do? I'll actually do these individually. So we'll do this one, that one. Okay, so now this one, create planar. I'm just gonna make these like blue and gray. Cut. So this will be gray. And then I'll cut here and here. Cut. And make one light blue. And one really dark blue. And I'll make this gray a much lighter gray. Yeah, why not? And then I'll do the same thing to this one. I'll give it like a gray border. Create planar. What was it? This gray? Yeah. Give it 3 knobs. Looks weird. That was stupid. I think that was really stupid. Was that? Pop some detergent on the top. Yes. No, I like the detergent. Definitely gonna do that. A bottle of detergent. Wait, detergent. Detergent. I've modeled this before for work. I've literally made a Tide commercial. I do not have the model anymore. I can make it again. Oh man, I remember. Like, so to get all these like different creases and to be perfect, not easy. Not easy. I can do it a very simplified version now. Yo, DJ. DJ, how you doing? Everyone, big shout out to DJ. Do I have a D Jocelyn? D Jocelyn. Ah, I do. I've got it. Got it. Everyone, make sure to follow DJ. And wishlist is Game Nitro Thrash. It looks awesome. How you doing? Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. What'd you work on today? I'm doing really good. Doing really good. Yeah, if you have ever played Tony Hawk's Pro Skater or Rocket League, imagine if they just like had a baby. Had a baby. Is it also made on Mac? It is not, Cog. I'm pretty sure it's just me and that one other person on Mac in this category. I'm making the garage vehicle customization menus. Oh, nice. That sounds like a big thing to do. Numbad or no. You're bringing it back. So cool. Also, sorry for having the music going while this is playing. Raiders, welcome in. If you don't know who I am, my name is Andrew. I'm working on a cozy life sim, Innkeeper-Sim called Alpine Lake, and today I'm making a washing machine. I'm making a washing machine. I'm not loving these knobs. I want the guests to be able to wash their laundry. Yeah, DJ's pretty legit. You should definitely check out his stream, check out his game. Really good stuff. Milky Way Gum, how's it going? What time is it in Tokyo right now? It is 4:45 p.m. So late afternoon, early evening. It's about 95, 97 degrees out right now. Oh my god, it's disgusting out. It is. Oh man, every time I go to weatherchannel.com, it's just slapped in the face by this horrific news. It's 32°C right now. It was 34, and in Fahrenheit, that is 90. It was 94 degrees out today. 100% humidity. It's always 100% humidity here every day. It's crazy. Feels like 102. No, I'm sorry. It's only 65% humidity today. Still really high. 34 is starting to get warm. Well, I guess if you're I'm assuming you're in Australia with the Wallaby name. Then the humidity would make it miserable. Yeah, it's always humid here. Always. Yo, Kilika, I'm gonna cook when I visit. Yeah, you are. I wish it was 4:45 p.m. Why? Are you gonna make them line dry, or is that all? It's an all-in-one machine. You were the second person to ask that today. It's an all-in-one. What else does this need to look like a normal thing? Oh, right. I was gonna make a detergent bottle, but let me just finish the machine first before I get too sidetracked. Like, what can I put on the front? This is so boring. This is just like white. There's got to be something I can put. Also, this needs to be bigger. Yeah, and I want to put a handle on it. I want to put a handle on it. That'll at least allow me to have some different colors. Just gonna slap a cube there. Milky Way gum. Thank you for the follow. I'll even get a little fancy. I'll even get a little fancy. It'll be more than just a cube. It'll actually be a handle. Usually they're like the other side. Because you reach your fingers around. Okay. So now it's got a handle. It looks like a weird mustache. He looks like he's got a monocle and a mustache. I don't know why this washing machine is giving off like rich, like evil rich guy vibes. Venusian Aura, how's it going? Hi, do you have any advice or tips on learning game dev? Yeah, make a game. Start your journey today. Make a video game. If you want a real tip, that's a good question. Probably start by finding your no, not finding your community. Don't find your community yet. That's part of it though. Just make a Flappy Bird clone. Honestly, just make a Flappy Bird clone, and then find a community of other game devs at your skill level. Nice, a nice place where, it doesn't have to be at your skill level. Just like people that are nice. Find a nice community of game devs. A small community of game devs. You don't want to jump into these giant ones that like have toxicity in them. I don't know why big ones tend to have toxicity, but they kind of do. And just share your work. Ask questions. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Definitely start with a very simple game. And just keep making simple games. Do game jams. Don't make an MMO ever. Literally never make an MMO. Don't do it. I know you want to. I know you want to. Yo, Zombie, how's it going? Just get started. The struggle is long. Yeah, it's going to take a long time. Also, realize that you are not going to be making good stuff right off the bat. Take your time. Go slow. Val, thank you for the freaking sub. 14 months. How the hell are you? Well, now I can't unsee the British appliance. Yeah. It just, yeah, it has that like, that vibe. Yes, I see. I don't know why. Something about the one big eye and his mustache. This shiny. Oh my god. Yo, Adam. Adam, welcome in. How's it going? Can't stay. Have a good stream. Adam, I appreciate the raid. Thank you so much, everyone. Big shout out to Adam C. Eunice. Welcome in, Raiders. If you don't know who I am, my name is Andrew. I'm working on a cozy life sim Innkeeper-Sim called Alpine Lake. I am in furniture making hell, although it's not really hell because I like doing it. So I'm in furniture making heaven. Today I'm making a washing machine. I made these curtains earlier. Yeah, I'm working on this. Here's the wishlist link. You can check out the trailer. Actually, you know what? I'll play the trailer. Why not? Why not? Welcome in. And everyone, if you don't know who Adam C. Eunice is, definitely give him a follow. Check out his game, Insignia. Wishlist it. Oh my god, Val! Wait. Val, how's it going? Welcome in. All right, we got a lot of things to do right now. Welcome in, Raiders from all sorts of places. I was just showing the trailer. I'll play the trailer again for the new Raiders. New Raiders, welcome in. We just got double rated. Yeah, so this is what I'm working on. Alpine Lake. If you don't know who I am, my name is Andrew. Work on this. It's Cozy Life Sim, Innkeeper-Sim. And also welcome in El Gran Kabong, Fuzzy. I'm like a little... You threw me off, especially when I play the trailer. There's no music, so it's just like silent. But I know you hear music. But yeah, that's what I'm working on. Okay, let's go slow. Everyone, I really hope you gave Adam C. Eunice a follow and wishlisted his game Insignia. Fal, how are you? How was your stream? Welcome in. I'm slow. I'm getting there. Hello, I'm new here. Can you show what you were working? I did already. Like a trailer or something. Yeah, I did already. It seems like they plotted to do this. It does seem that way. This looks great. Can I see the trailer? You know what I will do? You know what I will do? Is real quick. Everyone, there's no trailer for Insignia at this time, but I really encourage everyone to wishlist it and follow it. Here's the Steam page for it. It looks very good. If you don't know Adam, he's just incredible at pixel art. Absolutely incredible. I'm sure you've seen his tutorials on YouTube. And additionally, we were just rated by Fal. We need to check out Fal in Your Fantasy as well. If you don't know who Fal is working on a Twitch integrated RPG where chat does the fighting. I've played this game. I've been in streams where the streamer plays this game, and it's super fun. You pick a character, a class. It's like turn-based RPG style, so old school Final Fantasy inspired. And you take your character from channel to channel, so whoever's playing, you get to bring your character with you. Val's also an excellent streamer, so make sure to give him a follow. There's a shout out. I'm getting there. We're getting there. Cthu666. Thank you for the follow. Show a puppy pic. Okay, we'll look at a puppy pic after this trailer. Okay, there it is. So Val, I'm gonna look for your name. What did you work on today? I saw you were you making new curses, or was everyone just trolling you? Or I know I trolled you a little bit. We're gonna snooze that ad. Avoid plane. Chill. Yeah, definitely put it on wishlist, put it on follow, and not only wishlist and follow, but if you hang out in certain channels, like streamers channels that play games, encourage them to sign up for the Falonier Fantasy playtest so you could play Falonier Fantasy on your favorite streamer's channel. So definitely make sure to do that. Definitely do that. So yeah, today I said I was working on curtains earlier. I got it so that these curtains open and close in your inn, and guests also can open and close the curtains pretty kind of randomly. But it's fun to see them interact with stuff. And now I'm making a washing machine so the guests can do their own laundry. Also, whatever this is like a vent. I think I'll do that. I'm just gonna add some random vents down here. I'm trying to think of like what I can do to add detail to this thing. So random vents will do. Just do a little hole and then make some cubes. There, done. That looks a little more interesting. So give this the shiny material. And then, so this I'll make a dark gray. Or maybe a light gray. It doesn't have to stick out that much. And these I'll make white. Okay, this looks better. It has some detail in it now. All right. Finally do the normals. Done. Okay, cool. I didn't have to manage the normals. They just look pretty good. Oh, that actually looks way better the way they calculated it. Now it has this rounded edge. What if I give this a rounded edge? Yes. Yes, that is also good. And then I did say I wanted to give this a black color just to break it up. So create planar. It needs an ascot to complete the British theme. Dramir, I didn't say British. I just said rich guy. Like stuffy rich guy. I think you're placing British on that. We should talk about that. Let's unpack that for a second. There's some weird pinching going on. I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, we're gonna have to unpack that. Okay, that's better. How many polys is this? It is... It's all of these, right? 880? Why is it so high? Also, that's some bunked up geo back here. We can fix this. We can fix this. We can fix this. That's fine. I mean, whatever. It's the bottom. What if I soften these? Will it help? No, actually it looks weird. It looks weird if I do that. I think it looks better if I don't. Yeah. Why? Okay, I have a lot of redundant things, so this can be consolidated. And these have edges on the sides they don't need. I guess I'll get rid of this bottom because that was 13 faces. All right, 820. It's still high. It's still pretty high. Why is it so much? I can get rid of this one. Also, I mean, I guess I could get rid of this cutting in half. That reduces it a lot, actually. And then, oops. We'll do a little bit of that. All right, 720. So it was 880 before. Now it's 720. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. What else? What else? I mean, I could technically do this. That does not need to have intricate subdivision in there. 694. All right, if I can get it like to 600, I'd be happier. And then this, yeah, this doesn't need to exist at all. Collapse that. And neither does this. Okay. 660. We're close. We're so close. Can I collapse this again too? Would this be considered retopology? What you're doing with no, I think retopology is like I have a high res mesh and I'm like making it from scratch, lower res and proper. What I'm doing is just optimizing. Okay, that is stupid. Don't do that. Don't do that. This was fine. This merge is bad. Okay, I can also get rid of this. 1, 2, 3. We're down to 640. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take 640. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Excuse you. Don't do that. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't look any different than it did. Okay, done. I've got cute washing machine now. Oh, you know what? Also, I don't need. I don't need those faces. I really just need these front ones. All right, now I'm just getting silly. Now I'm just being silly. I'm like trying to save like one polygon here and there. I mean, that's just bad geometry though. I gotta fix bad geometry. Soften that. Cool. That looks nicer. That's a big difference. That was a huge difference. Yo, Matt Chirpy, good morning. How are you? I like how you were making a piano yesterday, or this morning for me. I went through that same moment a while ago. I'm like, I want to add a piano to the game, and then I want to make it playable, so you could do the same thing in this game. But yours looked it looked like yours was better because you made the keys across the keyboard be the keys of the keyboard, or be the keys of the piano. I right now have all of the keys mapped to the buttons, which is like E and U and spacebar and question mark, like all these other random buttons, like because they're relative to the controller. So I haven't made like a second set of controls that's like playable on the keyboard, which I probably should do. Scope creep. Also, I made a washing machine the other day. Are you kidding me? That's amazing. Everyone, shout out to Mad Chirpy, specifically for piano and washing machine. Nothing else. No other reason. All right. I'm done. I spent too much time on this already. So washing machine group. Washing machine a geo. Whoa. That was weird. That was a weird error. Okay, it seems fine. Send to Unity. Furniture. And now this, instead of being this, is going to be washing machine geo. It's going to be this. Excuse you. Washing machine geo. Get in there. Get in there. Under the animation offset, we're going to hide this one. This one just needs the shiny mat. Should it be this like harder plastic look, or like the harder metal, or this matte soft one? Or should it be metal? Or should it be metal matte? What if it's metal? Where is metal? Metal matte. It's hard to tell it's hard to tell what metal looks like without being in the game. It doesn't react to light the same. Like in this default setting. I'm just gonna make it the shiny hard. Not emissive. What am I doing? Shiny hard. Okay, this one. There we go. I think that looks nice. EXO, have a good night. Another person you need to keep on your radar is EXO. "17 more days." Yep. EXO's releasing her game in 17 days. We're out of music. We need more music. Go quick. There we go. All right, that was a big diversion, but I enjoyed it. I really like this item. It came out nice. I just need to give it an activity to let... Wait, it has an activity. Did I just do this? Oh, I made this. I literally just made this. I need the arrow. Arrow cursor? Is this it? No, not arrow cursor. What's it called? It's like interaction arrow. Decoration interaction portal. No, that's not it. What is it called? Welcome desk has one. It's just an indicator of where the characters stand. So portal? Oh, it is a decoration interaction portal. It is this. Oh, okay. I'm an idiot. It's just hidden. Okay. Decoration interaction portal. It's hidden. So if I unhide it, yeah, it faces that way. Okay. I just need to indicate like where the player, where this interaction space is, so you can't put decorations there. And then I need to make this decor blocker bigger. It needs to be 0.25, negative 0.25, and I guess it's 1.4, 1.35, I'll say. That's fine. So now you can't put anything in front of it, so the characters can actually interact with it. I'll move it closer. Okay. So now, wait, one more thing. It needs a type. So activity type. Laundry. I need a laundry type. Do I have one? Laundry. No, not yet. I just realized Yag is gay backwards. Nice. I'm pretty sure that's come up before. I think I've seen someone say that. Thank you for the lurk, Mad Chirpy. Also, Mad Chirpy, if you're still there, there, can you link your game? I can grab it. I can also grab it. I want to show off your game too. Excuse you. Wishlist. Shroud of Gloom. For those that don't know, Mad Chirpy also streams the creation of this game, Shroud of Gloom. I played it. I played an early demo. Must have been like 6 months ago now. But it's got one of the most interesting interaction systems I've played. It's so you have a flashlight that's very important. And the only way you can see your inventory is if you actually hover your flashlight over your inventory, which I just found that like really interesting. You can see it in the trailer at some point. So like digging through your backpack is like it's diegetic, as they say. It's a very diegetic experience. But yeah, I think is there a demo still on itch? You're probably lurking by now, but oh, there it is. Okay. All right, I gotta save this link. Game Jam version is still up on itch. Yeah, if anyone's interested, click follow on Mad Chirpy. Go to his about page. Go to his itch page. Dig there. Don't make him post it. Dig there. Yo, Fanny. And also wishlist and follow. Always wishlist and follow. All right. Thank you for the hydrate, Fanny. I used to love these kinds of flash games as a kid. It seems to be like a very evolved version of what those like flash games were. I went to wishlist and I already had Shrug. Kent, sup? Sup with you? What the sup is going on with you? Hello? Adding a question mark at the end of sup. It's loaded. It's a little loaded. How are you, Kent? I don't mean to make fun of you. Ian McLeod. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I like ATM machines. I don't know what to say about that. I like ATM machines too. I don't have a Japanese bank account here. So the only way I can get cash is if I go to ATM machines and get hit with ATM fees every single time. So I always take out like the max I can every day. because I don't want to keep paying these ATM fees. That wasn't broken English asking if you like them or not. I know, but you sparked a little tidbit of information that I wanted to share. Sometimes I do that. I share what my lifestyle is like. It's a game dev stream and a lifestyle stream. What it's like to be a foreigner in Japan that doesn't have a bank account. Tino Motion, welcome in. First time here. Game looks great. I'm a 3D motion graphics designer. Thought to hear your opinion about AI stuff regarding game design, since it's kind of taking over motion graphics for me. Tino, my heart goes out to you. I hate AI. I hate it. I don't. I was using it for concept art for a little bit, and I don't do that anymore. I was using it for like note keeping and story brainstorming, and I don't do that anymore. I've kind of stopped using it entirely. I will occasionally I will occasionally use it to start a script for me, like an editor script that I don't feel like doing. I will occasionally do it for that. I don't use it for any in-game stuff. So I will use like auto code functionality. I am a 3D artist by day. Like for commercials and television, I used to work with 3D, graphic designers and motion designers a lot. If I had to guess, I'm going to assume you're a Cinema 4D artist. And what I've noticed in like, especially in the commercials world and broadcast, AI is taking over. That's all they want to do is do it as fast and as cheap as possible. That's how it's been in all of history, right? You just want to do it faster and cheaper with less people. And of course, AI, everyone's just using it, but it doesn't feel the same as like a cool new tool that came out to like save you time. It feels dirty. It's just so dirty. So there's my opinion. It's just an opinion though. Houdini, Cinema, After Effects, yeah. Oh, nice. Houdini also. Cool. I do a little Houdini as well. But I'm more of a Maya person. So I'll probably hop back into Maya in a minute and keep modeling stuff. I want to make mirrors and no, not mirrors, clocks. I want to make more clocks, more wall decorations. I have all these wall decorations. I need to make way more. Fanny? Me too. There's no going back for me for code. For visual art, it's tricky though. Yeah. I don't use Copilot or anything. So I, pretty much 99.9999999% of the code is handmade from my brain. But then there's, I have made a couple of editor scripts that I just didn't feel like making from scratch. Like this tool should be in Unity by default. Like I have a bunch of prefabs and scriptable objects, and I wanted a way to like duplicate them all as a chunk and replace the references with the new ones created, and not just like when you duplicate something, it's going to keep the references to everything it previously had. But if I duplicate a prefab and duplicate like an object that is referenced in that prefab, I want the prefab to now reference the new duplicated one, and not just everyone reference the old one. So I used AI to make that for me, because that would have taken me days, and I didn't want to spend days on that. So I did do that, and I don't know how I feel about that. I guess I feel a little dirty about it, but I'm gonna get over it. I'm gonna get over it. Com.b, how are ya? Mainly use it for brainstorming, just to get some ideas going. I think these things are okay. I just struggle with it because it's taking over my day job. Like, it's literally taking jobs. And, I was never going to hire someone to write that script for me anyway. But that's not a good excuse. That's not a good excuse. I find that AI is awful at coding, but it can help me understand my own code base. There's so many ways to use it. I just saw like some kind of clickbait headline that was like the new OpenIO model tried to duplicate itself and then it lied about it or something like that. I don't know. I don't know how much I believe that. Or I don't know how much of that I should believe. It's not true that everyone is using it. The piracy industry just says that over and over to normalize copyright infringement. Yeah, I don't know. Tino, thank you for the follow. Whitechapel, yo. Have a good night. Everyone, big shout out to Whitechapel. Or JB. He's another excellent pixel artist, animator, game dev in Unreal. It's particularly bad at architecting code, but some simple utilities it can do, or as more sophisticated autocomplete. Yeah, I have not tried the autocomplete yet. I don't plan on it, though. Not right now. Not as final input. Most of my freelance clients now come up with references saying they made it in Midjourney and can I animate it? Midjourney just came out with motion too. That's like, yeah, it hasn't replaced you yet, but once like the motion works for them, then you and I are replaced. Like the concept artist and 2D designers, they have been replaced to some extent. And it's just a matter of time. It's just a sad matter of time. I worry about AI at a bigger level. Kills thinking, kills the planet, all that stuff. Yeah. That disturbs me. If we can like, because it's very power hungry, it uses a lot of natural resources. If we can turn it off, I would definitely turn it off. And then yeah, the studies coming out right now about like super heavy users, like literally going insane and becoming very dumb. Not good. Not good. And every kid right now is using it because all they want to do is, F off. If I had it as a kid, I would use it too. I didn't want to do homework. I never did my homework. It can't be good. It's not going to be good. Hopefully there's kids out there that see these things too and they're responsible and they're just like, I don't want to be dumb. I don't want to grow up dumb. But if I was a kid, I would have been happy to grow up dumb and play video games all the time. Whitechapel is a pog, yeah. So good. He makes me want to quit pixel art. He's so good. He inspires me to try it sometimes. Like, he makes me curious about it because he makes it look easy. That's the problem. He makes it look easy, and he's so good at it. It's also like taking over education, and it's like we are teaching people to be fed information, not learn how to think. Yeah. I think that Google did that to a certain extent. I think that when Google came out, I was saying this to some people before. When search engines got good, I feel like my brain just decided that it didn't need to retain certain information anymore. It was just like, I know I can Google this and find the information. I don't need to retain this. And it's almost like I know, it's like I already know everything because I can Google it. And now with AI, it's like a step deeper. And I think it's more harmful. It seems way more harmful. Worries me. I heard my niece say AI told me the other day and I felt dread. Oh no. Yeah, that's not good. My take on it is that AI is extremely useful, but requires intense discipline to use it intelligently. There's a real danger of being more harmful than helpful for most users. Yeah, I have a feeling that the helpfulness is outweighing or is being outweighed by the harmfulness. I don't think people can be responsible. Anyway, I don't want to talk about AI anymore. It's sad. It makes me sad. Anyway, what were we making? I wanted to make more. Models. Mirrors made. Birdcage made. Twinkle lights I made. Decorative arch trellis. I wanted to make a decorative garden, like a garden arch. Decorative or arch trellis. I want to make these things. These are adorable. And I guess I want to cover it with plants, but it's questionable because you have to water the plants. There's so many plants in the game, like you have to water them. Should you be able to put plants on this thing? No. No. Chill. We're just going to make it and it's going to exist and that's that. So which one though? Which one should I make? Oh, I like the wood one. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I'm gonna make the wood one. Fetra, welcome in. How are you? I want to put my own plants on it, or you can make it pick the flowers that are on it. Or can you make it pick the flowers? Interesting. Interesting. Maybe there's plants on it, and then you put one flower on it, and like all the flowers turn into that flower. I don't know. I think it would be very cool if you can decorate it with the plant you want. I'm going to start by just making it clean, and I'll think about plants later. This one's nice too. I mean, this one's just pretty. It's very pretty with plants on it. I hear you though. I hear you. Like always leaves plus flowers. Yeah. I'll think about something like that. It was so sad. I used to live in Santa Monica and I'd walk to work and I walked past this one gorgeous house that had this trellis outside their front lawn and it was framing the entrance to their yard and it had this beautiful jasmine bush on it. Like it was covered in jasmine and it would bloom I forget when it would bloom. I don't remember what time of year. But it would bloom and it would smell amazing. It would smell like vanilla ice cream. And then as the summer went on, there was like a big, it was a massive drought for many years. And there was you weren't allowed to water anything. And I just watched this beautiful jasmine tree over time like die. And eventually you just got to rip it off the trellis and try again. But I used to love that. I used to love that trellis. And that one specifically because of the jasmine. I'm like obsessed with the vanilla ice cream jasmine smell. Yag, have a good one. I have shoulder pain, slept in a crap position, and it hurts painfully. Oh no. Sorry to hear. I also remember downloading tutorials. Digital tutor. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Tino. I started with Softimage. No, that's actually not true. I started with Maya in 2006. 2006, I started Maya. But then I went to school. I transferred schools and then I studied full on Softimage and I loved Softimage. Digital tutors. Oh my god, I haven't heard that phrase in so long. I had all the digital tutors. That's amazing. Oh no, I am I really going away right now when we're talking about Softimage? Yes. 2006, 2007, nice. Yeah, the school I went to. So I went to the Fashion Institute of Technology in Manhattan. It was a fashion school. It was, it was all fashion designers and fashion management students, but we had a computer animation department and I did Softimage there and it was great. I love that software. And I switched. My first job was Maya. So I immediately went back to Maya for like 4 years, but I always used Softimage for personal stuff because I liked it better. And then My second job was at a place that used Softimage, and it was fantastic because they used it so well. It was such a high quality company that I was so happy there. And then they closed they closed the arm I was in. It was so annoying. Used Maya for about 6 months in university. Good, but license is costly. Yes, I bought the indie license. It's $250 a year, something like that. All right, let's make this trellis. I love it. I love it. So it'll go with my outdoor furniture collection, like this gazebo, which I do want to remake because I hate that gazebo. All right, this is garbage. This could go over here with the other appliances. And let's make a trellis. How big should this trellis be? Well, it should probably be one pathway width, right? Or should it be two? Let's play with it for a second. This should be really easy to make. Should be really easy to make. Let's go a little, yeah. Let's be bad. Use 16 subdivision. No, actually, let's be even badder. 32? It's probably too much. I don't need that much. 28? 28's definitely enough. And this is too wide. It's way too wide. So let's do this. This looks right. I'll make it that height. All right, what does this look like? This looks right. Yeah, this looks like good proportions. I'm gonna go with this. Okay. Cool. Rip Softimage and ice. Yes, ice. I was getting pretty big into ice by its demise. That made me the most sad because Maya had nothing and I wasn't ready to jump into Houdini at that time. I eventually did, but not at that time. All right, so it's just cubes. It's just a bunch of cubes. All of life is just cubes. I like this cutout bigger diamond. Also, Tino, don't tell me you're in the New York market because we might actually know each other or have worked at the same places. Opposite side of the world? Okay. I mean, yeah, you wouldn't be here right now if you were in New York. I too am now on the opposite side of the world. They're probably sleeping, yeah. It's 4 in the morning in New York. Wait. Couldn't be happier with how Blender is now. Yeah, I wish I used Blender. I wish I gave Blender more of a fighting chance. It's fantastic. It looks fantastic. I can't. I just can't. I just can't do it. Oh, actually, oh, wait, these are all on the outside. I like that. Damn it. Damn it. If I just scale this up. Yes. Now they're on the outside. Wait. Scale this up. Excuse me. And then make them a little longer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like this. I like this. I like this. And then, all right, let's make this pattern. So I'll take one of these, scale it real thin. And then 45 degrees. Right at the corner. I'll just eyeball it. Wait, actually, no, I can make this perfect. I can make this perfect. So duplicate. And then this is minus 40. Let's bring this up a touch. And then we'll say minus 10. No, minus 20. There's a lot of these. I don't know. Minus 10. Minus 20. Minus 50. Okay, and then take all of these and merge, cut them. Oops. Whoa, why did that happen? Just have that guy back there selected by accident. Cut. Cut. And then do that. Oh God, where did everything go? There we go. And maybe make them thinner. Do a little bit of that. Some overlay. And then I want to cut out this bigger diamond because I love it. So I'll make a frame for them to live in. That's what I'll do. This is gonna look good, yeah. I love it already. Love it already. I love it. I love it. How big should it be? Like that? Yeah. All right, now I just gotta slice these out. Merge. I'll do it in here. Doggy. Wait, this is confusing. Where are the holes? This is a hole. This is a hole. That means I want to cut here, 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 here. And then face. Delete. There we go. Is this thing super high poly? It's just a bunch of cubes. No? Alright, it's 800. It's 680 tries so far, and then I gotta duplicate this thing. Alright, this is as dense as it should be, really. Okay. That is I want to get into 3D, but what scares me is texturing. Kent. You can just not do textures. Just get into 3D and don't do texturing. You don't have to do texturing. Look. Look. You can just do this, what I do. You put a material on it, right? You put a material on it. I'll put the matte material on it. You get a nice color swatch, and you just put the UVs in the color you want. So this is like, I love this cherry red wood. I don't have a cherry red wood again. I really want a cherry red wood. That's actually good enough. Look, now it's brown. Done. I didn't texture it. You don't have to. The only person saying you do is you. I do want to add like these clasps. Maybe? Maybe not. That's pretty cute. It's a little bland. It's a little bland. Okay, let's work on it for a minute. Let's work on it for just a minute. Ooh. Ooh, I am starving. Something just hit me. I am starving. I think also I'm really thirsty. Am I a cube? Fanny, yes, you are a cube. A very subdivided one. I hope Blender finally adds an option to make Y-axis up at some point. Wait, I just saw that Unreal was doing that. Am I crazy? I think I just saw that Unreal is giving the option to make Y up. UVs are pretty scary, but you get used to it. It gets less daunting. I learned about making seams and unwrapping islands, and it made a lot of sense. Yeah, there's buttons that just unwrap stuff for you. You make the seam, you click unwrap, and it's like skinning a cat, you know? It's like rolling out a pelt of a wolf that you just hunted. All those wolves that you hunt. Also, don't hunt wolves. That's terrible. Let them be. Hadouken, good morning. Yeah, I'm starving. Scully! Scully, how are you? So you have all the colors in one texture and just place the UV over it. Yeah. Yeah, it's a common game. It's a common game technique. So everything in the game is the same, like 3 materials. Like in the game, I have like a shiny material and a matte material and a metal material, and I have an emissive material, but they all reference that same texture. So I can play with the material properties by just changing the material. You know, one of the few common ones that I use, and that's it. It's colored. And also you can see like there's some varying values. Like this is like a little lighter than this. It's because I threw it in an area. I threw all the UVs in an area where there's a little gradient. So at the top of every cell, there's a little gradient that goes light and a little gradient that goes dark in the bottom. And then in the center, it's consistent. So just by throwing it in this area, I'm like creating randomness. Because the UVs are all like a little wacky. So there is some variety in the color too. It's not just like one solid color. Yeah, I like that a little better. And it's done. It's done. Trellis is done. So arch trellis geo arch trellis group. And I'm looking at this old gazebo that I made, and I don't like it. Kind of hate it, actually. I like this. What if I soften this? Let's just see. Soften. Yeah. Interesting. Does this look better? These definitely look better. Okay, okay. Let's think about this for a second. I want to soften everything except this. Like I want to soften these. Soften. No, actually it looks stupid mixed. Just soften the whole thing. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Cool. Oh, don't do that. Did you just say it's like skinning a cat? Yeah. It's exactly like skinning a cat. To make, you know, something out of its skin and fur. It's what UVing is. Look, if you grab, where is it? Where's the visor? I forget. The content browser. If I grab a model, sculpting base mesh animal. Do they have a cat? Please have a cat. Please have a cat. There is cat. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. New scene. New scene. We're gonna do a UVing tutorial, so it's not so scary. I'm gonna grab the cat. We're gonna skin it. This is gross. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Should we do a rat instead? No, we're gonna do a cat. So here's a cat, right? If I look at its UVs, it's actually already skinned. But let's say I made this from scratch and the UVs are terrible. And they look like this, right? They look like this. What you want to do, what I usually like to do when I'm doing organic shapes like this is I'll do like an automatic mapping. Most of these softwares have automatic mapping just to see what they look like. So create automatic. And it breaks it up into pieces like this. It's not perfect. Like there's too many pieces. It's really hard to texture something like this with this many pieces. So you kind of want to break it out into different, you kind of want to break it into like more, bigger chunks that make sense. Like, what if I planar project it from the side? And then I slice it down the middle. So you grab these edges and you just say cut. Actually, you probably want to cut down the tail too. I mean, yeah, it's pretty gruesome. So I just sliced it down the middle. And then you probably want to slice these legs in half. No, it's horrifying. I'm sorry. So now I just, with these little cuts, you can tell it to unfold. Actually, I probably want to go higher up on the face. So 1, 2, I'll just, yeah. Cut. So now if I tell this thing to unfold, automatically because most of these softwares have an unfold. Look at that. That's a pelt. We made a pelt. It's perfect. It's done. Now you can paint it somewhere. Or you can do something in Photoshop. So it's just about like clever cutting. And this is the hardest scenario in doing an organic object. So hopefully that demystifies UVing a little bit. It took 2 seconds. How to skin a cat. What I would actually do though, I'd probably cut its head off. Cut. And I would wait. I'd probably cut his head off and do the head separately because you usually want the face to be like more detailed. So you have its head here. And then I would do a planar projection on the head. And instead of slicing it down the front, which is usually like a high level of detail, that's like you want to be really high. So you don't want that seam there. Probably cut the seam down the back of its head. Cut. And then if you do an unfold, boom, you get a much nicer... I mean, you can't really tell because I don't have any display stuff. I don't know why this is not working. This usually puts a checkerboard on the object. I'm not sure why it's not doing that. Checker map. Yeah, it's not doing it. So you can see like stretching and stuff. I hope that wasn't too gruesome. Now he's gonna break the cat into chunks. I'm gonna allow that one. More unfolding a cardboard. Oh yeah, that's a better way. That's a better way to describe it. Much less gruesome. It's like unfolding cardboard or unfolding like some packaging. Have you been in my garden again? I have this exact archway, but we painted ours black. Kilika! It was meant to be. All right, we're done with cats. We're done skinning this cat. So hopefully that UV tutorial, all that was meant to do is to show you like, it's not so bad. Don't be scared. Just do it. The hard part is learning the user interface and the hotkeys and manipulating the data quickly. That's the hard part. There's a tool to do all this stuff. It's just manipulating the data quickly is the hard part. So that's where the skill comes in. You got to get good. Many ways to skin a cat. There are many ways. Animate. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you? That is just horrendous UV map. Which one? I mean, so what the thing that the first UV map where everything was connected, like it has its pros and cons. It's nice that everything's connected. There's less seams, but honestly, if you're going to use a package where painting where you're painting on the model, usually it has that figured out and you don't need to worry about the seams. But that's like a whole nother level using something like Substance Painter. So you do want less, when you're starting out, you want as little seams as possible. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Modeling furniture. I've been modeling furniture for so long. Well, not really. It's been like a week. Man, this scene a week ago looked like this. Actually, less. This one, 26. Don't save. This is how much furniture I had a week ago. And now we have this much furniture. Bam. So the game's filling out. The game's definitely filling out. Oh God, what Fanny? You're always doing the good clips. It's pretty gruesome. So I just sliced it down the middle. Then you probably want to. Oh yeah, I was gonna make this Tide. All right, let's make this Tide bottle. I forgot about the Tide bottle. I got so distracted. I just want to make it super quick. Super freaking quick. How fast can I make this Tide bottle? Bink. 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 I just want it to be super fast, super simple. Oh, that's annoying. Can't symmetrize. We have to break the symmetry. And then I want to not prevent negative scaling. Yo, Devs Badges. How's it going? Welcome in, Raiders. Devs Badges, how was your stream today? Everyone, big shout out to Devs Badges. Got to raid and run. Have a great stream. All right. You raid and run. Take care of yourself. I'll try and take care of your viewers. Raiders, welcome in. If you don't know who I am, my name is Andrew. I'm working on a cozy life sim Innkeeper-Sim called Alpine Lake. I am modeling furniture today. So I just made this washing machine. This washing machine. And I'm making this little Tide bottle to go on top of it. So you know what it is. I want to make it dead simple, obvious that it's a Tide bottle. If you don't know who Dev Spagus is, oop, there it is. He's the creator of Stardew. It is a very in-depth looking simulation game where you run a spaceship. Very skilled programmer. If you're interested in seeing a very skilled professional programmer, do make a game. Make this game. Make sure to give Dev Spagus a follow. I am a scrub programmer. I shoot from the hip. I have no idea what I'm doing. Dev Spagus, though, he knows what he's doing. But yeah, it's a very deep, complex simulation game. It's very cool looking. And the game is out. The game is in early access. You can play it. You can buy it right now. But if it's not your thing, the least you can do, to help a fellow dev out is give it a wish list, give it a follow. You should definitely be doing that. And Raiders, welcome in. If you can also give Alpine Lake a wish list, I'd really appreciate it. So yeah, I was seeing how fast I can make this. Oh no. Okay, I need to symmetrize this. I tried to do it together. It's just not going to work out. I think my dog just headbutted the table by accident. Poor boy. Poor boy. Okay, that might be enough. It's just like way too big. He's awake. You heard that, did you? That was a big thunk. You okay, buddy? He's awake. He's here now. Oh, wait a minute. Someone redeemed Puppy Pick before. Wait a minute. That was a long time ago, wasn't it? When did that happen? Turning Cog an hour ago. Redeemed. Show a picture of the pup. I'm so sorry, Cog. You're probably not there anymore. But I will show a picture for you. Um, nope, not that one. Not that one. These are the same ones I showed yesterday, where he's just biting my hand. Wait, I took a video this morning. Oh yeah, I took this video this morning. All right, this is us at the park. There he is. So he finally got his stitches out yesterday. So he was able to run. Finally able to run. There he is. There's the pup. Constantly biting me. Constantly biting me. 11 out of 10. Yeah. He's getting really good. He's getting really good. For those who've been around for a few months, you know that I've been struggling. I struggled with this dog. He was a really difficult puppy. Oh my god, corgis are so difficult, but he's finally chill. Like he still plays and bites, but he doesn't like. Hey, it's not the same. He's a good boy now. He's a really good boy. Do you guys want to see the stickers I got printed? I got these Alpine Lake stickers. Now I'm getting very distracted. I got these. Oh, that is a white screen. I didn't know what I was gonna do, so my wife was just like, "But you have all these cute animals." I'm like, they're not that cute." But then I started playing with some of them. I'm like, okay, some of them are cute. Like this guy's cute. This guy's cute. I think he's just cool, and he's goofy. He's goofy. Yo, Ab, how are you? I'm 3 levels away from posting a minigame I made from a tutorial and then ended up on itch.io. Oh, nice, Ab. That's great. The problem is like these animals don't have much to do. I mean, they do have a big part in the game, but they're not like a main thing. I don't know. I should have put like the pet you get, like the dog. That would have been smart. Whatever. Hey, buddy. I guess he's allowed to chew that now. All right, keep going, keep going. Keep going. I just want to finish this. Symmetries. It's good enough. It's good enough. Moo, that's a lot of chewing. Chill. Chill, buddy. Chill, buddy. Oh, this is kind of annoying. What can I do here? I guess I could just do this. Do that. Push this down. And make it bigger. I mean, it's a little annoying how... you know what? Actually, it's fine. It's totally fine. It could be seamless. It could be seamless. Is that it? I think that's probably fine. Oh my god, I'm getting flashbacks of when I modeled this thing. I'm like, oh yeah, this handle needs to be squished in. I remember that. Ugh. I mean, yeah. I don't want to go down that road again. Oh, I forgot everything I'm doing to this side's not happening to the other side. It's annoying. Very complicated string of letters. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. El Beast, how are you? Welcome in to you as well. Hey, love the vibe and look at the demo. Only thing I got thrown off by is that tree in the game name looks like the an A. Yeah, Alpine Lake. I guess those trees always wear green, but without the green, it might look more like an eye. Yeah, I get that all the time actually. And I've been thinking about it and considering I'm probably just gonna like thin it out eventually, but I'm not too concerned with that right now. But I hear you. It definitely does look like it should be the A. You know, it doesn't look like an I. But I appreciate the nice sentiments. Oh, doggy's crying. Also, LB's thank you for the follow. Oh, now he's chilling and staring out the window. That's good. What have I done here? Oh no. This needs to be here. Wallaby, thank you for the follow as well. Okay, that looks right. That looks right. What if I soften the whole thing and I only harden this These two edges. Harden. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. And then give it some color. We're out of music. Shigoto ga. Oh, I haven't done a duo in a while. A meaningful duo. All right, this should be shiny soft, right? Yeah. And create planar. Create planar. I gotta make a cap too. So we'll make this orange. My squish emo ran out. There we go. Squish. I love that. That's so good. What is this? Oh, that's stupid. Make this blue. Perfect. It's done. It's done. It's done. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. I don't understand. Why is this grayed out in the attribute editor, but in the channel box editor, it is not. Okay. This is a 252 triangle bottle. That's too many. That's too many. What if I get rid of this? Still looks fine. What if I get rid of this? This was overkill. This didn't need to happen. 1, 2, 3. Oops. This did not need to happen. This could be like that. These can actually be merged whenever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're at 198. That's still so high. Why is this? Soften everything except for these. Harden. Yes. Oh, and harden these two. And these two. Okay, done. Have to go. Have a good night. Wallaby, thanks for hanging. You have a good night. Oh, this needs to be thicker. There we go. Okay, done. Done, 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 done. If I just put it in the washing machine group. Should it just sit up here? Wait, it doesn't. Wait, no. It's not a flat surface. It's kind of silly, actually. Maybe it should just sit here. Like this. It can just sit like that. Yeah, that's better. That's way better. Okay, cool. I like that. Trying to work out how to make a platform spin. Thought I would have it easy, but now I'm lost. Moving platforms, never easy. Especially like how to deal with the player's momentum. This is complicated stuff. So now with combined, it's 816. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right, I'm going to merge these. So it's just one object. And re-export. Let's just see what it looks like. Washing machine. I think it needs another material. It's not going to show up, yeah. So it needs the 2. It needs the soft. Shiny, soft, matte. There we go. That's cool. I like that. I like that. It is a cute little washer. Making appliances cute is... there's a formula to it. There's a formula to it. I'm discovering. It's just big beveled edges. Like look at this fridge. It's practically a sphere. It's as spherical as it could be. And it's cute. It's cute. Same with the oven. Just big beveled edges. There's so much content that I see on Instagram and Twitter where it's like people who only model these kinds of cute isometric rooms with this kind of furniture. It's always like it's usually like a time lapse and like this very well presented video of like with cute music in the background, and then it shows a little work in progress, done, and it's this beautiful filled room, isometric top, like 3/4 angle looking down into this well laid out room. And it's always beautiful. And I'm always considering like, what, I should just hire one of these people. I should just reach out and be like, hey, do you want to make a bunch of furniture for me? I always thought I'd do that eventually, but I never got a publisher, so I don't know. Just had to figure it out for myself. And the kitchen actually looks the cutest out of all of the furniture that I've made. Some of this stuff is like too detailed. It borderlines like sophisticated. I guess I would have preferred to have it stray more in the cute bulbous world, but it's hard, and when you need like fine details, it's kind of hard to do that. Ape, welcome in. Looks a lot like Smeg. What's Smeg? I can do it if you want the isometric stuff. Do you do stuff like that? Cutesy isometric rooms. Smeg is a rounded edge kitchen brand. I've never heard of that. Oh, wow, it's 6:30. No wonder the dog is awake. He slept. Ooh, he slept a lot. What a good boy. All right, but I got to raid out. I got to find someone to raid. I got to take the dog on a long walk. It's already 6:30. That's crazy. Every single one of my tabs is me. I had 4 tabs open, and they're all me now. What happened? A lot of raids today. Ape, thank you for the follow. All right, where should we go today? Let's see who's online. We got this person, this person's back. Wait, Spadges is back. Or he breaks for lunch and then starts up again. This person, not this person. Maybe this person. Maybe this person. Been lurking for 2 hours. Love the chill mood. Thanks for hanging. I do my best. Sometimes it's chilling here, like today, and we have decent conversation. Sometimes I'm a cranky baby, and I just say cranky baby things. Sometimes I'm really energetic, and I get nothing done. I'd say today was did I get a lot done today? What did I even get done? I made a washing machine. Ah, shit, I got nothing done today. But I had fun. I don't know. Today was a fun one. It took me a long time to make this washing machine. Did I make it? Oh, and the trellis. I forgot about the trellis. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, I made 2 things. It's not great. The trellis this was quick. I do like it. It's a very nice thing to add. But the washing machine took me too long. That's okay. That's okay. I like it. I like it. So where should we go? Where should we go? Hmm. That Bruce Malt guy doing neat stuff. Yeah, what's he doing? He's making a crazy RTS, right? Procedural worlds and terrain. RTS Python proc gen stuff bug fixing tests. Let's go to Bruce. Also, wait, let me check something real quick. Yeah, okay. So he's the only other person on in the indie game dev scene, or in the indie game dev team. Planet Gen is insanely cool. It is. It is. Let's go. Let's go say hi to Bruce. All right, let's do some credits also. Everybody, thanks for hanging today. Felt a lot of love, a lot of raids, a lot of new chatters. So seriously, it was. I really appreciate it. Wordstone, big shout out to Wordstone also. New followers: Ape, Wallaby, Beast, random string of letters and numbers, Animate, Tino, Ian, Two, Milky Way, Stoff, Carl, Baby Wizzy, and Eggers, and Myth. That's a lot of follows today. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Finn, thank you for modding. And Adam, Spadges, Fal, Fui, DJ, and Ruan. Thank you so much for those raids. That's a lot. That might be one of the most the busiest raid days I've ever seen. I don't think I've gotten that many raids before. Hadouken, have a good one. Wardstone, take it easy. Tino, it's good to see you. It's good chatting. Good to meet you. Let's raid Bruce Malt. Fanny, always a pleasure. Hadouken, Kilika, Ape, Ab, Wallaby, Beast, all the other chatters that spoke earlier that I can't scroll up anymore to see. I do this 5 days a week. I'll be back tomorrow. Same time every day. Weekdays. Sometimes I'll do a random Saturday or Sunday if my wife's working and I got no plans. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with some more furniture. We'll see what I do. I'm getting a little furniture fatigue. This is a lot of modeling. Like my wrist hurts looking at all these models. But let's see how it goes. All right, take care, everyone. Peace.